It all started with a vision. Andrew Funk had the idea that it would be very meaningful to the cause to have a three-dimensional artwork that could represent homeless entrepreneurs and act as a permanent stand-in for the millions of people experiencing homelessness around the world. He was looking for a sculptor, and he heard I had been involved in the COP25 in Madrid and the COP28 in Dubai, and he contacted me. I was immediately taken and excited about the possibility to help raise awareness in such a critical topic. At that point, we embarked in a 3-year journey until today. I remember spending hours sketching on papers scattered everywhere in a coffee shop in Dublin. An older man noticed what I was doing, saw the concept and said, "You should present this to our mayor. This is a big problem here." At that moment, I knew I was on the right track. After sharing the sketches with Andrew, I raced to sculpt a small version that he could take to Davos. We didn't have much time, but I managed to create a small maquette for him to carry to the World Economic Forum in 2022. He walked the streets of Davos with a fragile sculpture in hand, enduring unforgiving temperatures and sleeping out in the cold with homeless entrepreneur team members. They had been carrying out the Great Sleep Out at the WEF since 2018, but this time the Unforeseen Variable brought fresh interest to their mission. It helped attract attention and initiate meaningful conversations with the WEF stakeholders. The following year, I accompanied Andrew and the team with a more developed bronze maquette, and we had the opportunity to present our project to Mayor Philip Wilhelm and Culture House. Our hope was to install a life-size version of the sculpture in Davos as a reminder to the world's nations to listen to and consider the voice of millions of people living in precarious circumstances when making decisions that affect them directly. We managed to generate significant interest in the project, and for the WEF 2025, we have been granted a physical space to present the final version of the sculpture as part of Climate Hub Davos. We are immensely grateful for this opportunity. While completely open to interpretation, the sculpture depicts a person who has lost everything, symbolized by the empty space at the core of the piece where the vital organs should be. Being homeless is not just about losing a roof over your head. It means losing the sense of home, often being left without family or friends to rely on, and hanging on to one's sanity in survival mode. However, it was crucial that the Unforeseen Variable sculpture did not depict resignation. Instead, it represents a person seeking a way out, full of hope and willing to accept help and be empowered. That is why the figure wears a collar and a tie, suggesting the potential to become an active member of society if given the right support. As a team working with Climate Hub Davos, we firmly believe that art is one of the most powerful catalysts for change. Art is a unique form of communication, an international language that transcends cultural barriers. While natural resources are finite, as we are increasingly realizing and suffering the consequences, human creativity is boundless and invites unlimited reflection and possibilities. So as climate change further exacerbates the homelessness crisis by displacing population out of their living grounds, by raising temperatures or extreme weather phenomena, sometimes rendering homeless overnight, like just happened in Valencia, it becomes more and more important that we unite forces and engage in multidisciplinary collaborations to address this, one of the world's most pressing issues, to inspire urgent action.